Hello, my name is Mark Petula and welcome to my teacher toolbox. The first tool that I'm going to go over that I chose for my toolbox would be Newsela. One of the cool things about Newsela is you're able to assign a specific article to students, and what they could do is they could read through it, and at the end you could also assign like a quiz, or you could even write something about the article that you want them to know about. But the best thing about it is you could actually change the Lexile rating depending on the student. Everything from a very low level all the way up to a max level, which would be high school. It doesn't change the actual content of the text. All it does is changes the words and the Lexile rating. The second one would be Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle allows you to choose any YouTube video you would like, and it allows you to actually assign questions, and it also forces the student to actually watch the video and they can't kind of scroll through it. So what you do is you choose a YouTube video, upload it to Edpuzzle, and from there you can add questions. Anytime that you see a question mark, it's going to ask the student a question, and then they have to submit their answer, and those questions get sent to the teacher account. The third one is Nearpod. So Nearpod is what I call a PowerPoint on steroids. So what you do is you create your PowerPoint slide just like normal, but the cool part about it is that the slides actually take over the student's computer. So they get a code and they type that code into their Chromebook or whatever browser that they're using on the Nearpod website, and it takes over their complete screen. So they're able to follow along with the PowerPoint presentation, or Nearpod presentation, I should say, along as you go. So every time you switch a slide, it switches the slide on their screen. You're also able to add some different types of activity slides. So for example, you could add an open-ended question or a poll or a quiz or something like drawing, and the students would have to answer it, and all those could show up on your smartboard. So I put, for example, I did a spaghetti and marshmallow presentation, and I asked them to write down 5 different skyscrapers. That was my icebreaker. And in the end, I went ahead and put all the different skyscrapers that the students thought of. So very cool tool, definitely one that I strongly recommend. The next one is Powtoon. So a lot of us have probably seen a Powtoon, whether you've known it or not, but a lot of different advertising companies have started using Powtoon, but it can also be used in educational settings as well. It's a great way for the students to present data, or even just some sort of different type of new trend or topic. So what it does is it allows you to put anything you would like inside the box, and it would play it like it's a movie. For example, you could do a text effect, or you could add shapes or backgrounds or transitions. You could add videos, images, sounds, anything like that. And as you add it, it'll show up on this time bar. And you could choose when you want things to show up and when you want it to leave. So very cool, useful tool. I assigned this a couple months ago at the end of the semester in 2015 for spring, and the students were able to create a Powtoon on some sort of new technology, and that was my topic, and they took off with it. It was crazy, the different types of things that they found. The next one is ThingLink. Another cool different way to show off some of your presentation tools. What you do is first you go ahead and find some sort of link, making sure that you're following the Creative Commons law to some sort of image, or if it's an image that you have or that you took. And what you do is you click Tag This Media. So I chose a classroom picture. And from here, what I could do is I could add buttons. Okay, and the buttons could do anything from the internet. So you can make it a Google form, you can make it a YouTube video, you can make a Nearpod presentation or a Powtoon, anything you'd like. So they have to kind of travel through it. I saw one earlier this week from a science teacher that did the solar system, and every single planet ended up being a button. I thought that was pretty creative. So a very cool tool, another good presentation one. Screencast-O-Matic. This is what I'm currently using right now. So Screencast-O-Matic is a free tool, and it's actually a tool that doesn't allow you or make you download anything. So all you gotta do is click Start Recording to record. There is a download version, but if you just click the Start Recording button, There's a browser version as well, and it just allows you to record whatever's on your screen, and it also allows you to put a picture in the bottom left right-hand corner like I am right now. Very useful tool, especially if you're going to try and use a flipped classroom or something like that, where you want to record your voice or picture, or video, or if you want to make a PowerPoint presentation and have yourself in the background. So very cool tool. The last one is TerraScore. And TerraScore is the best online test-taking tool that I've found so far. It is an online subscription. My school is currently paying for mine, so I really enjoy it. But what it allows you to do is, add any type of questions. So matching, true, false, multiple choice, all that good stuff, or even short answer. And you could even do an interactive image or something like that. And this is my alternative or energy version. And as the students take it, you'll see the responses come up, and it'll automatically give them a score as well. And the coolest part about this one is that it allows you to import questions. So down here, if you were to click here, it allows you to import questions from Microsoft Word or other type of documents. So very cool tool. And just from the reading, according to that EdTech magazine that was part of our readings, it said that 46% of schools plan to use online assessments. So this is a great way to get your students prepared for online assessments, because you can make your own and kind of get some practice. All right, and that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.